Oh, hey, everybody, this is Trucker Joe. Welcome to the show. Glad you tuned in. Hey, how's your likability today? Some of you are probably going like, Trucker Joe, what is likability? Well, let me tell you, likability is what I like to see because I like it when you like to like the like button. So smash that like button, get her down there. It's all good. Increase your likability. I like to increase mine. Hey, today we're going to talk about a letter that I received from Chris. Well, okay, it's not really a letter. It was on my phone and it was a post, a reaction to what I asked for is a video on write in what you think indifferent is. And he did that. He didn't write a letter like on stationery and cursive and put it in an envelope. I think there's like 17 people in the United States that still do that. Everybody else, email, texting, phone call occasionally. A lot of text going on. Anyway, let me read some of this letter and I'll tell you what's going on. Chris said, I've heard a lot of people say that hate is the opposite of love, but I think indifference is the opposite of love. For example, he lists a couple examples here. First one is your dinner arrives at the table, but your plate has parsley sprigs on it as a garnish, but you do not enjoy parsley. So rather than having a hissy fit, you simply push the parsley aside without so much of mumbling your disapproval of the herb. Well, my reaction to that, I can't say one way or other. It's probably been a forever ago, at least a decade since I've seen parsley on a plate. Now, maybe some places in the country do still put parsley on plate, but I think it's kind of non-existent anymore. I think parsley probably originated way back when. I can remember when my parents would take us out to a fancy meal. You know, back when we jumped all on the dinosaur and went to the diner. You know, one of those places that have the dark wood paneling, the red Naugahyde booths. Oh man, that was upscale. Each table had its own ashtray. There you go. And it had salt and pepper and all that. Some of them even have matches on the table. Imagine that. And when you went into that restaurant, you couldn't even see the other side of the restaurant. Why? Because it was filled with cigarette smoke. Oh, man. And I think the restaurants are smart. I think they put that parsley sprig on your plate so you got just a taste of oxygen so you didn't feel like you were dying. There you go. That's pretty smart stuff. And the young kids today, young people, you guys probably see that little thing on your plate. You go like, what the heck is this doing on my plate? Who put a shrubbery on my plate? And then they probably sit there and think about it like, oh, hey, they want us to take this home, plant it in the backyard, and offset our carbon footprint. Smart thinking. Let's save the world. Anyway, that's enough about parsley. Let's go on with his letter. So he says a young boy writes a letter of breakup to his girlfriend. Throughout 10 pages, he lists all of her shortcomings, while another lad just stops seeing his girlfriend. Now, the first lad, I can't hate the girl as he invests a lot of time trying to help her become more suitable. So it must be love and not at all hate or indifference. The second boy clearly doesn't hate either, as he just disengages. Can't get much more indifferent. That's the end of it. Anyway, I don't know if I disagree or agree with that. I think in relationships with people, especially boyfriend, girlfriend, or any sort of love relationship, there's a whole lot of indifference and stuff going on. This indifference he's talking about, I think the kids call that ghosting. Not that the dude is a ghost or he's dead, although she might wish he was dead because he never responded to her 100 text messages that she sent him. Man, that's just too much. So on that, I think indifference is kind of not cool. I think if you've had a relationship with somebody longer than a hot minute, you owe it to them to do a face-to-face. You need to sit down and say, look, I know you may still like me, and I'm just kind of off in the trees. I'm sorry I didn't respond to your 100 text messages the other day. I really needed to come tell you that it's not you, it's me. Or something similar like that. You're going to say something like, oh, it's not you, it's me. You'll never know the truth unless you get in here with his other guy friends. But anyway, that was Chris's letter, and I thought I wanted to share that with you and give a few comments on that. And just remember, Trucker Joe's rooting for you. Make sure you keep that head up, keep those wheels turning, and have a great day.